Hi there. Welcome to Passports and Promises. I'm Shalene. From stunning beachfront I-dos to secret travel gems, we're all about real stories from couples who took the leap and celebrated in paradise. Get ready for raw wedding tales, unforgettable laughs, expert travel tips, and those Latitude lessons that only true travelers understand. Lindsey, introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Lindsey DaSilva, and I use Shalene to book my wedding destination in Costa Rica back in
2018. What year was that?
2018.
Whoa, we're old.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like that just happened, but no, I mean, it really
did. No, it was a while ago already now. Yep.
Lindsey is not only a guest of the show because she is a past client and current client because you just went away. Yeah. We're also friends now because we bonded.
Yes.
Over such a wonderful experience we shared together, and we go out to dinner like every year. Like
it's an annual thing. Yep.
Yeah, it's an annual thing. This doesn't happen with everybody. We have our own little thing here, but I asked Lindsey to be here, and hopefully I won't laugh through the whole thing. I'm not laughing at you.
Oh, no, you're going to laugh through the whole thing.
Because I can't. Like, here's why we're doing this, okay? Like, don't take any of this the wrong way, anybody listening.
I'm still smiling, all plan so it's all good.
Yeah, she's still smiling, so it's good. And I don't want to make this sound like it's worse than it is, but it is bad. Okay, so when you're planning a wedding, things go wrong. Like, you plan anything, things go wrong, right? But the pressure is even worse, especially to produce a great event when it's your wedding, not just a party or whatever, seasonal kind of thing. So weddings can get really stressful. Yeah. And everybody expects one little thing or two or three. I think that Lindsey and Mike may have beat any record that I can think of clients and even friends' clients that could be held anywhere. I want to say, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, 10 at least things happened.
9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I have 12 written on here, so.
See, I was close. Okay. Went wrong.
I may have forgotten a few too.
You may have, but let's forget them because we don't want to deal with the PTSD. Okay. Things can go wrong, right? No matter what you do. So this is my public service announcement that things are going to happen, but we have to either pivot very quickly, and we need to also work with people who can support us. There's only so much I could have done in a lot of this, but we are here today.
Yes.
7 years later. So Lindsey and Mike got married at Dreams Las Mareas in Costa Rica, which sadly is no longer in existence.
It was a beautiful resort, though.
Oh, gorgeous. Mm-hmm. One of our favorites. Sold it all the time. And even after you and your experience, sold it.
Good old Daniel.
Many times. This story and events have nothing specifically to do with any one person. So this is definitely not like a bashing call, but it is definitely a lesson in things can go wrong, but there's a happy ending. So hit it, Lindsey. Tell us about your destination wedding process.
So let's kick it off from the very beginning, even before we left. So it's the night before. My mother-in-law, she has these hearing aids and she got an infection. So she got really sick. So she couldn't hear and vomiting profusely, and we had to get her on a plane. Okay. So that's how that
happened. I don't even remember this part. I think everything else. Anyway, sorry, I didn't even.
That's okay. And then.
Just go.
How long was the ride again to the resort? 3.5 hours?
So it was like when you went, I want to say an hour and a half, an hour, 45 minutes, depending, because the road was done by then, but it still is quite a distance.
I want to say it took us at least 3 hours. from the amount of stops that we had to take because my mother-in-law was sick.
I was like, you shouldn't have stopped. You had a direct transfer. Oh, no.
Yeah, so we had our whole entourage, I guess, on the bus with us.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we had to constantly stop and because she was sick.
Wow. What did she have?
I don't know. She just got some kind of ear infection from her, like, hearing aids and stuff.
And it, like, just went through her system.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so she couldn't hear.
Okay, so that's fun.
Yeah.
So you land. Who do we fly with again? Who do we use?
Good question.
Was it Transat? I think you were.
I think it was Transat.
Yeah. So you flew Air Transat. You flew direct from Toronto.
Yeah, flight was
We
fine.
had a group of about... How many people did we end up? We had a few that had to cancel, unfortunately. Those were also unfortunate events. Remember those people that
Oh my goodness,
cancel?
yeah, that had to cancel last
Your
second.
boss? Oh my god.
Yes.
Jeez. Anyway, I'm so off track. I'm throwing you off. We had a group of about 30-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30-ish. So can you imagine? You've flown for like 4.5 hours. You land, and now it should be an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes. And it's taking 3.
Yeah. Yeah. So
nothing you can change there, right? Someone's sick and we love them. So we're gonna
yeah.
Okay,
and
so now we get to the resort.
So as soon as we got to the resort, we immediately went to the counter and got her checked in a room right away. And they were fantastic about it. They were on it. Like within minutes, she was in a room lying down.
It was awesome.
Yeah, they were great in that sense. So there was that. So which part?
And then you got a welcome drink, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting there and the whole introduction and everything was great. And then meeting with Daniel prior to was great as well. Although, when we booked all of our decor and everything like that, when we were there, he tried to change it on me and say that we wanted this decor because he thought it would look better. And I was like, that's not what I picked.
I was trying to recommend an option for you. Was it that different than what you picked?
Yeah, like I wanted like a beige tablecloth, and he's like, what about a bright blue? Satin bright blue.
Oh.
And I'm like, no. So.
But you ended up with the beige.
Yes. So he tried to flip it on me last second, and I was like, no, like I don't know why we're doing this when everything was confirmed prior to. But that was one of the things I actually really liked about booking this was everything was done in a few emails. And that was that.
You guys were done fairly quickly. I can't think of one that was that fast.
Yeah, it was.
You wanted, and they had all your options.
Well, I do have the wedding background for years, so I mean, I know what I wanted, and I know the names of everything, so it was very easy for me to pick and choose and decide.
Right.
So that was good. So what do we want to fast forward to? The day of?
No, I remember. So I said this a second ago, and maybe you wanted to forget it. Okay, so I'm going to back up again. Lindsey and I are like, we talk about this all the time. So it's just funny to try to do this in like an orderly fashion because remember that time?
Oh my God, yeah.
Everything's an inside joke. So when I talked to Lindsey and Mike initially, Lindsey had like a really big concern. And she has a very severe allergy. And I and my team have sold this resort multiple times. And we saw a lot of resorts who handle allergies really well. So we're like, no sweat. Like this always works out. We'll email the team. We'll talk to everybody. We'll make sure they know that Lindsey is allergic to mangoes and peaches.
Yeah, mangoes, peaches, yeah.
Okay. Which is like a sad allergy to have.
And
especially when you're going to the Caribbean.
And then like, our best man, Kevin, is allergic to eggs.
Okay, so 3 allergies. But the worst thing is, so if you know me, I love mango. And everywhere I go, it seems to not be mango season. So I never get mango, like ever. I ask for it and they're like, we'll see if we can find it, lady, or, wherever I am. Don't worry, we'll try real hard. I think the only place I've gone where there was no mango and they found it was St. Lucia, because St. Lucia is almost perfect. But segue back to what we're talking about. Lindsay's allergic to these things, and we've told them, and everybody knows. And this could happen anywhere. But what did you get for your welcome drink?
Oh, like a mango punch. So,
of all the things, like of all, that's not a normal welcome drink. That would be heaven to me. Like I would be so excited. Like, oh my God, this is gonna be the best week ever. Yeah. Mango drink. I'm like, poor Lindsay.
Yeah.
It's just a fluke. It won't happen again. Okay.
Yeah.
Bring up mango the next time mango comes up. So you've checked in, you've seen Daniel.
Yeah.
You've reconfirmed your decor. Everybody's ready to go.
And confirmed after the fact that we were served our welcome drink that I am indeed allergic to mangoes. Do not do that again.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So what happens next? We've had our Daniel meeting. And that was the day before your wedding, right?
Yeah, and then we had the rehearsal dinner that night, and everything went well, and dinner was fantastic at the restaurant, and everyone was great there.
Great. No mangoes.
No mangoes.
Okay.
And then...
Check.
Let's go to... Obviously, Mike and I had to sleep in separate rooms, and I slept with my maid of honor.
Okay, this is a bonus. You got the extra room, right?
Yes.
They gave it to you.
Yes.
Okay, a lot of people don't get that. Yay, look, a bonus. Woohoo! All right. A lot of people, that is not guaranteed. So FYI to people, a lot of the wedding packages say a complimentary room for the night before for the groom or the couple, to separate for the night. And it doesn't always happen because sometimes the resorts are full. So yay!
Yeah.
Let's put a check in the positive. Check.
Yeah, so we got that. So it was nice, but at the same time, too, it was a little lonely. And then the morning of, I wanted to go do my own thing, like probably like hang out or whatever. The girls wanted me to get my nails done and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I'm usually a very loud person, as in like I like color. Although it's not very bridal, I like color. And so I wanted my bright red nails for my wedding.
Okay.
And then...
Valid.
My maid of honor talked me down, and she was like, no, do the beige. And so right then, I was upset about my nails being beige.
Aw.
And I was like, I don't know why I went with this. Why I agreed to this, because this is not what I want. So...
Lindsay, can we tell them that, what did you tell Mike when he proposed to you?
Well, I told him that I never wanted to get married. But I mean, the guy asked, and we already bought our house, so, and I knew I was going to be with the guy, so fine, if that's what you want to do.
Fine, I'll marry you. So now, things are happening that you're like, okay, if I'm going to do this, this is what I want, and you're slowly they're not happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so first, our nails are not red. Next.
Yeah, and so...
Hair and makeup.
Yeah, so we booked, and one thing I absolutely regret is not booking a trial.
Okay, so that will go into the category of what would I do differently?
Yes, for sure. So I didn't necessarily have time to book for a trial.
Yeah.
So I kind of went in there blind, and I was reassured, most assured that everybody knew what they were doing, and it was fantastic. Okay. Great. So I get down there after with my beige nails, and I showed the girl a picture of the hair that I wanted. And she's like, okay.
Now, what style was it that you wanted?
It was just a simple updo with loose curls.
Okay.
It wasn't anything super intricate or anything like that.
Okay.
And so the girl was doing my hair. She called 4 other girls over. They're taking my hair, looping it around, putting it in, taking it out. No curling iron, no hairsprays, no nothing. And then they did it, and then they're like, no. Took it out. They did my hair 3 times. And then the 3rd time, the girl was like, well, I need to do the makeup. And I just wanted natural.
Yeah, because you're running out of time.
Yeah, I just wanted natural makeup. I'm not a huge makeup person, so I just wanted something very natural. Okay, so she
wanted bright red nails.
But natural makeup. Yes. My nails my flowers were very colorful. I didn't
Yeah,
have
you
white.
did have the tropical flowers. So
Yes.
those are really pretty.
So I wanted my nails to match, not my face.
But what did you get?
So she gave me some like bright orange like eyeshadow, which is supposed to be natural, and she told me it matched my skin. My cheeks were so rosy. I swear to you, I looked like a drag queen.
So you got the like high def face that you wanted on your nails.
Yeah.
Your nails were what you wanted your face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then I kept looking at the time and I was like, oh my God, in this time frame, my bridesmaids, my mom, everybody has gotten their hair done, their makeup done, everyone's good to go, and I'm still sitting there. And
by the same team, right?
Yeah.
By the same team.
Yeah.
Did everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody else is getting what they want and they're in and out. Okay,
they were perfect. So I was like, I don't understand what's happening with me right now. So we were running out of time. So I was like, Kate, you got to go do this, go do that. Like, go get everything ready because, like, I don't even have time to get dressed now.
What time was your wedding? Was it 3:00?
I think it was at 4:30.
Okay.
And so anyway, I just threw my hands up in the air and I said, you know what, forget this. And I do remember the guy at the spa, his name was Oscar. And I was like, where is he? And they're like, oh, he just went out on a lunch or something. And I said, okay, tell him I will be back, talk to him tomorrow. And so needless to say, I had to go to my room, rush upstairs to my room. And I know nothing about hair or makeup to do my own. So I had to try to put my hair together in a way that is just semi stay for the wedding. I had to take
So what did you do, like half up, half down?
No, I just took all the pins that were there and I just pinned it all in just so it was tucked in and up. Okay. And then I washed my face. I had to redo the makeup that I normally do, so I ended up just going down there with mascara and some lip gloss.
Where's your bridesmaid? Or your maid of honor at this time?
At this moment?
Yeah, like when this is happening.
Oh, she was with me.
Okay, good. So you had somebody supporting you trying to get this done.
Yeah. And so I was like in a frantic panic and I was like, whatever, it is what it is. Let's just, I'm already late for this wedding. And I was like, this is not going to work. And then it came time to getting the dress. Now, before...
Yeah, dress time. Okay.
Before that I got the dress back, Daniel was kind enough to say, hey, do you want me to steam your dress so there's no wrinkles? And I said, sure, no problem. So after the hair and makeup's done, I'm trying to go get dressed. And then we go to put the dress on. And I said, wait a second. This don't fit. I don't know what happened, but the dress fit before I left for Costa Rica.
How many? You know, I always laugh at this. I'm so sorry. How many fittings did you have?
I think I have.
While you were in Canada for this dress.
Oh my God. I think I have the world record. I think I have the world record for that. I don't even know. It was way too many.
You had to at least have had like 5 or 6. And I was
no,
why?
I had more for sure.
So as much as we think, this is the only reason why I think that, because most people have a couple, maybe a few if something like drastically needs to change. People lose weight, right? Happens to gain weight. But I'm like, what are the chances that you tried on your dress, it fit, and you didn't get your dress?
I have no idea.
It's so crazy. Because your dress, after you got it back from being steamed, is now way too big.
Way too big. And I was like,
so big. How did you end up fastening it?
Well, we just ended up pinning it. And then I just said, well, let's hope for the best and hope that my boobs don't fall out.
That would be preferable.
Yeah. And at this point in time, I was already like late. I don't remember how late I was for the wedding.
Was this already past the beginning, like the time your wedding was supposed to start?
Yes.
Or were you just like cutting it close?
No.
Wow.
The wedding was already supposed to start. So I'm still panicking and I was like, whatever, I don't have anything else. So this is what we're going to do. And then
show must go on. We're going to do it. Let's go.
And so we tried to plan the first look with my dad or whatever, but because we were in such a rush, I walked out and I'm like, yeah, Dad, let's go. Ruined that one.
But I always have to go back to Lindsey didn't want to have a wedding.
So we get down to the ceremony, and the ceremony area was beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
You got married on the beach.
I got married on the beach, in the cove, in the forest, on the sand, where you saw like the mountains on the side and the water view. So it was very pretty. I liked it.
One of our favorite wedding locations there.
Yeah, that was.
I mean,
that
doesn't
was
matter
beautiful.
now; it's gone. But anyway, it was a nice. Did you do the location where the tree is?
Yes.
Where they drape the tree. I love that.
Yeah.
So simple. It became one of our favorite boho chic resorts.
Yeah, and
that location was just gorgeous.
Yeah, that I absolutely loved. There was no issues there. But anyway, fast forward.
So here comes the bride.
Yeah, and fast
Try not
forward,
to bust out of her dress.
Yeah. And my dad's like, could you at least smile? And I'm like, what is there to smile about? My hair's a effing mess. My makeup is something that I would normally do on a daily, and it's supposed to be glammed up because this is supposed to be the day. I'm like, I don't have my red nails. I don't feel like me. This dress doesn't even fit. I'm like, I don't even know what happened. I'm like, I feel disgusting. I don't even feel pretty.
That is the last thing you're supposed to feel when you see your dad before your wedding.
Yeah. So anyway, my dad tried to walk me down the aisle with a smile on his face. And he tried to tell me some jokes to make me smile. And it worked.
Because he's your dad, and that's what dads do. Aww.
Yeah. So ceremony was nice, and we got married. Yay!
Yay! They made it. Woo!
And then our photographer was like, let's go. So our pictures were...
Yeah, because we're behind and we're losing light.
Yeah, because the sun sets really early there. And because I was already so late for the wedding, they kind of rushed everything. So I didn't even really get to, like, enjoy the cocktail hour and let everyone say congratulations, because they're like...
There's probably a mango drink anyway.
Probably. And so it was just like, take the photos. And it was rush, back and forth. So didn't even really get to enjoy that time. And we had our godchildren as the flower girls and ring boys. And so we tried to take pictures with them, but both of them are the ages of 2 and 4, and none of them were having it.
They're like, no.
That was a lot of screaming, a lot of crying, so we don't have a picture of them with the smile on their faces either.
Oh, you know, and nowadays we could have very easily added some AI.
Yeah.
Just fix that right up. Finishing touches are perfect.
So that happened. So fine. So we get to the hall, you know, and it comes time like, okay, we're at our reception here. Let's enjoy, and it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. And I go to my new husband. I'm like, let's go get us a drink. And I go to the bar, and I try to order a drink because it's my wedding day, and why not? I deserve to have one.
And I've had a day.
Yeah, and I've had a day. I really want to drink at this point. So I go to try to order a drink, and the response I got was, yes, so we only have mango juice and peach juice. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? I'm like, you know that's my allergy, right? I'm the bride. That's my allergy. And I'm like, so you're telling me I can't even have a drink at my wedding?
I mean, you could have had a shot.
So I was like, could you just not go out to another bar and go get something else to drink? No, ma'am, what we have in here is what we have in here. They're all accounted for. We do inventory for all the bars. Oh.
Lindsey, this is so, you understand, I know this was years ago, and every time I retell this and every time I hear you, I still am so, I'm like, this is a cosmic joke. Those are two things I never get. It doesn't matter where I go. I've never, ever, ever, ever heard anyone tell me, all we have are your 2 favorite juices. peach.
I don't know. I was like, this is unheard of.
How's there no cranberry? There's usually on a gun.
No, they
Orange
didn't.
juice.
So the like little glass of champagne that they gave us for toasting, that's all I had. That's all I had. That's all I could have.
What?
Yeah. So
I wish I was there because me and you would have been drinking rum shot.
Yeah.
No cocktails. If it was that kind of day. You know what? I got to talk to Gary about that. He was your photographer. Like, Gary, you should have stepped in and got her a strong drink.
Oh, gosh. And then Kevin, poor guy. Like, so we sat down for.
So who is Kevin again?
So Kevin was our best man.
Okay.
And so he's the one with the egg allergy, which the staff was notified that he has the egg allergy. And so he's sitting at the head table with us, and they serve the first course or whatever. I didn't think it had egg on it, but
what was it?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Okay.
The food was good, but I can't remember exactly what we ordered. But anyway, needless to say, long story short, it had egg in it. So Kevin thought he was safe because we told him that he had the allergy. So Kevin's got up to go give his speech, and as he got up, the allergy started to kick in.
Oh.
So he couldn't talk properly. He was all sweating. He was slurring his words. He said everything went so blurry. So the speech that he had planned did not go as planned. And he just like mumbled his way through this, which didn't really make sense. And he literally dropped the mic and run to his room to go grab Benadryl.
To get his EpiPen.
Yeah, and he like chugged a bottle too. And so he was gone for the rest of the night. Best man, nowhere to be found. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I think because you and I talk about like the things that happened to you more than, anything else. I forgot about that. You know what? I'm so glad the process has changed so much. Obviously not to your benefit, but now when you go anywhere, and you probably experienced this at the Vine when you went to Secrets of Vine, like they ask you all the time, do you have an allergy?
Yeah.
Even if you've been to that restaurant just yesterday and they remember you, they're like, do you have an allergy?
Yeah.
Do you have an allergy? You sit at the table, do you have an allergy? It's like you have to tell everybody about 8 times, but it's surefire now because you've told everybody it's not going to happen. But in 2018, you didn't have that experience. Thank God.
But it's,
that's changed. Because Kevin now, if your wedding happened now, Kevin would have sat down and they would have already known there's an allergy. And even if they didn't know it was Kevin, but in this time they do, usually they know exactly where these people are, they would have come to your table and asked, is there an allergy?
Yeah.
And then we would have expressed it, and then they would have either already had his ready or they would ask him what else, they could give him, or could he wait? That's so scary.
Yeah, so
scary.
So he was down for the count for the night. He ended up being okay, thankfully. And then it came time to dance with the DJ.
Yeah.
So I gave him a whole playlist on a USB.
And you gave this to him prior to, correct?
Yes.
And what were your major asks? You had like a dance you wanted to do with your father.
Yes. So he did actually play those, which thank God. Yeah. And then everything was on the USB. All I said was they're in order of which you need to play. Just play them when the time comes. And then for the rest of the night, these are the songs we want to listen to and dance to for the rest of the night. Just play them.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Easy.
So it's supposed to be, right? You say easy. So after the father-daughter dance, the mother-son dance, and, our dance, music comes on. This guy switches that USB off, and he's like, I'm going to play my music. I don't give up. And we were like,
the DJ was DJing.
Yeah, he just didn't care. He was in his own zone. He's like bopping and jamming.
He's like, I was hired to rock the party.
And I'm just like, oh my God, like, what is this? Everybody was pissed because we were just like, no.
So what was he playing?
He was just playing like their
Was
music.
it popular music?
Yeah,
Was it like,
from
okay,
there.
so he was playing pop music, but it wasn't what you had on your USB.
He was playing like music that they listened to in Costa Rica. I don't know if it was
Oh,
like,
so it was like local to Costa Rica.
yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay.
And
So
then,
not at all what you request.
no, that's why we were like, what the hell is this?
Now, did your package, because this now just makes me think even more. I remember this part of the story, obviously, because we giggle about this too. Did your package come with a DJ or a sound system?
DJ.
So this DJ was like very black and white. He's like, I'm here to DJ, not play your list of
But the thing
songs.
is,
Like,
he was there too,
yeah.
and he had his equipment set up and everything like that. But the whole
Mhm.
time we're trying to like enjoy this and dance and whatever. But it kept cutting out. Like it kept like stopping, like and then it would just like go silent for a minute and then come back on. And we were like, what is this? And I'm like,
So on top of him, like, you know what, you're going to enjoy what I like. I'm going to show you how to party in Costa Rica. Then his equipment
yeah.
doesn't work. Lindsey.
Yeah.
Woo. Okay, so the party ends. Anything else happened at this party?
No, so it actually ended early because we were all like, what the fuck? I was like, let's just go.
Did you go to the club?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we did. We changed out of the dress, obviously. And I just put on like regular clothes and I was like, I'm over this.
And I got to interject again. I know we were going to make this really quick, but I have to say this because everybody needs to know. Lindsey hated her dress and hated her hair. And I saw her photos. And I was like, oh my God, she looks gorgeous. This is before Lindsey told me what happened, right?
So needless to say,
Gary
I also did a trash the dress shoot. Where I had
gorgeous.
my hair like half wet, no makeup. Like,
she looked like a Baywatch bride, like on the beach. The hair is wet, and the way people want their hair to look. And her dress was so cute. And here's Mike in his vest with his guns out, which we didn't know Mike had the guns. Like Mike is looking like a Calvin Klein model on the beach. He's got like these stare off into the sunset pictures, and I'm like, I love these. And Lindsey's like, trash. To this day, it is 2025. Lindsey hates her photos. I think they're gorgeous. Like, and it's not just me. I told you, and I'm going to tell everybody on this podcast, Lindsey's photos are a featured book at the bridal show. When Gary sets his booth up, everybody loves your photos. They have no idea the anguish behind every picture, and you look like just this sexy bitch on the beach. Like you
oh, disaster.
And you hate them. You didn't even buy any to put up, did you?
No.
Oh.
But it came with the, so let's leads into the next portion of this.
Your video.
My video. So when I got the video and part of the package
okay,
was,
caveat. Video was not done by two for two.
Yes.
Your video was done by the resort.
Oh, yes. It was done by the resort.
Yeah. And, your resort did the video. Okay.
2 for 2. He gave me a video, but that was separate. It was like Adventure something that did it.
Adventure photos. Yeah.
Yes. So in the package that we got, it included some photos as well. So we have photography from them as well, which is fine. Different angles, cool. But you can only pick a few. And then we got the video. And the video, when we got it, I was like, what the hell is this? It was like dry and desert, and there was no lush green like when I was there. I was like, this looks nothing like when I was there. I'm like, I don't even know what this is. Like, this is not when I was there. And then fast forward to the actual video, you see us walking up, you see everything. Did the guy he did not have the microphone on, so you couldn't hear a goddamn word for the entire
I saw
video.
This video. I was like, Lindsey's got to be exaggerating. Nope, I couldn't hear a word.
Nothing. And I was like, well, there goes that too. That's out the window.
And that's a memory you can't remake that. It's
so needless to say, they were nice about it. They gave me all the photos that they took for Yeah, and then
complimentary to make up for.
yeah, yeah. Oh, and then the morning after, when we're supposed to get that beautiful breakfast in bed.
Oh yeah, breakfast in bed. Bride
Forgot.
and groom's breakfast in bed. Yes, how did I forget? Because
Oh
I
my
remember this
God.
all the
So
time.
they show
So
up in the
you're supposed to
morning.
get that nice
Oh,
spread, the omelet, the eggs, the bacon, the toast, the croissants, the
and
fruits.
but they delivered was this gigantic, beautiful, colorful fruit tray. Oh my God, it looked so good, so amazing. But as
Yeah.
soon as they
What was
brought
on
it
it,
in,
Lindsay? What was on your fruit tray?
it was covered in mangoes and peaches. And so I told him again about my allergy, and I said, are these mangoes and peaches in there?" He goes, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Okay,
Just for you, Lindsay.
I'm allergic, right?" And so unfortunately, I had to send it back. I didn't have a choice. So they said, "No problem. Sorry. We'll replace that for you."
Okay.
So they bring up from this big platter of fruit for us to enjoy a side plate with like 5 slices of banana and 4 slices of apple.
Oh.
And I was like,
not
"How
even
do you?"
watermelon?
Nothing. 5 slices of
cantaloupe?
Nope, just banana
Melon?
and apple.
Honeydew?
So we went from this fantastic fruit tray to this underwhelming side plate with 5 banana slices and 4 slices
not even
of apple.
strawberry?
Nope.
Not even strawberry.
Nope, not even strawberry. And all I said was I was allergic to mangoes and peaches. So I don't know.
They were like, well, forget it, because you should have heard from our bar last night that we only have mango and peach juice. Therefore, madame, we only have mangoes.
Oh my God.
Lindsay, you know what I get when I get fruit plates? I could tell them it's my birthday. I've turned 45. You know what I get? I get watermelon, honeydew, cantaloupe. Oh my, got any strawberries? Nope. Got any mangoes? Absolutely not.
I got the abundance of it. I've never seen that much in my life, and I kept like trying to avoid it. But there it was. They kept like, "Here you go, take it. You love it." No, I'm
why,
allergic.
Lindsay? This is why this happened.
I'm going to die if I have this.
You don't want to get married. That's why this happened.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about that other night too, or during the day. Good old Aunt Wendy.
Okay. This is the perfect story to end this on.
So, we're all by the pool, having some drinks, enjoying our time.
People who don't know this resort, sorry, Lindsay, it's in the jungle, like legit in the jungle on the beach.
Yeah, okay, so there's wildlife that will come
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I took selfies with monkeys. They were great.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah.
It's wonderful until it's not.
It was beautiful, yes, up until this moment where good old Aunt Wendy was reaching for her drink, and out from behind her came a raccoon, and she got bit.
The most vicious of beasts.
Yeah, so she got bit by a raccoon. Oh, yeah. Then we had to take her to a medic.
Now, what day did this happen on?
I think it was 2 days after the wedding, I want to say.
Okay, got it.
I think. I can't quite
remember. So
to
get to a medic, there was a medic on the property, but to get to like a hospital or a proper clinic, you have to go all the way back to Liberia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here she is. She has to get in the transfer. Another hour and a half to 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a time. We dealt with that for quite a few months afterwards. Poor Wendy. Sent a message to Transat, to CTV News. It was everybody knew about this rabid, vicious attack.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, resorts that are in these beautiful spaces, animals start integrating themselves in the space.
And they were we were told when we got there that wildlife is there, respect the wildlife, and it's there. We don't do lights on the beach. We don't do anything like that to protect the wildlife. And that was great. That was fantastic. but sitting by
Hmm.
the pool and reaching for a drink, and the raccoon's like, no, you don't. That's mine.
Oh boy. Yeah, so we had to deal with that. That was fun. But I mean, it all got figured out. She went back and had an amazing time. This time
Yes.
no raccoon attacks. Yay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh boy, I think it's
That
definitely a
was a
time.
time.
Yeah.
Lindsay's still smiling. It is 7 years later. Let's ask Lindsay the big question. Lindsay, would you have a destination wedding again?
You know what? I think I'll try, but at a different location. Different location. Maybe not so tropical, where mango is very prominent. Uh,
Not when I'm there, but okay. I mean, I feel like this is what needs to happen. You do a vow renewal, we'll book it. I need to be there because guaranteed when I come, there will be no mango. You're not going to get one.
I
You're not
feel
going to
like
smell
I
one.
feel like
You're not
we
going to
do
see
need to
one.
do this
We
because,
do.
needless to say, the honeymoon trip that you booked for us ended up being a swingers week. Look, did you forget
Listen,
about that
Lindsay
one?
just has like the best time. So when you guys went away this last time, when you went to the Vine and Mike was planning your birthday, I was like, what is going to happen? Like I was waiting because
Oh,
okay, I'm going to tell this story because I think it's great. So Lindsay and
oh, the
Mike
passport. Oh no.
had a very like trying experience. So the resort and back then it was AM Resorts offered to help make up for some of the bumps that they acknowledged. Thank God, everybody acknowledged and was like, "We're so sorry." So a
Yes.
few months later, because the wedding was in November,
Yes.
a few months later, we have this voucher. We got to use it, I think, in like a year. So they decide they want to we pick a resort. So we pick Secrets Playa Mujeres. And Secrets Playa Mujeres was like super new then. I was like, this is going to be perfect. Let's send them here. We upgraded the room, right? I think we did.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of, I was so excited. This is going to be amazing. Contact the resort, let them know what's going on. And it's the day before they're supposed to leave. And who contacted me? You were Mike.
I think I did, and I was
I'm like,
this
hey, what's going
idiot.
on? You ready to go? This
I'm
girl has
going.
lost it. She's like, I'm leaving him. I will be in Mexico. Mike's passport is expired. And I'm like, how can Mike's passport be expired when you just went away 2 months ago? I don't see any alert in here. Mike's passport expired when? January?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Needless to say, we now have alerts in our system so we can notify our clients that their passports coming up to expire because Mike legit was not going to make it. So this is when I learned that you can get an emergency passport for about $1 million made on site. And so Mike went to Hamilton, drove like a bat out of hell. Lindsay's already packed her bag. She's going regardless if Mike's coming or not.
Yeah, remember I called you and I said, hey, Shalene, you want to be my +1 in my room?
And I was like, I wish I could. Let's go. No, so we got Mike this passport. I have not had to do that again, but I know the answer now. So I'm always like, in the back of my head, I'm like, I know what to do if this happens again. So they go to Secrets Playa Mujeres. Okay. Wonderful, beautiful resort. Aside from other bumps in the road, like when you were leaving, I remember there were some checkout issues. Yeah. They get there and it's like, it's adult. The other side is family. Tell them.
Yeah, it was adult, all right.
Like. It was adult, but it's adult, like not adult. It's adult. There's only people over 18 there.
Mm-hmm.
But these two hotties, like I said, I wish she had some wedding photos for you to see, were like the celebrities of the resort for 3 nights.
Yeah, like, so we got there and it was swingers week. So I was getting all the ladies, Mike was getting all the men, and we were sitting at the bar on the beach, and I was sitting with this these 2 men, they just got married or something like that, and Mike's coming and walking back from wherever he was, and they're like, look at that piece of, look at him, oh, what I would do to him, and I'm like, that guy? And they're like, yeah, like, they're him? Like, girl, mine? He's fine, and I'm like, that's my husband. And they were like, oh my God. And so they wanted in on us. There was these other women that were hitting on me.
Yeah, like
and
these two ended up hiding in your room, didn't you? Like you were just like, it's too much.
yeah, like there was people all over. And I was like, what is this? And then we came to learn that it was swingers week. And we're like, no, man, we just tried to come for a honeymoon.
Oh boy. You guys are like the most eventful couple. Like that is the best. We should even have like a whole other call to talk about like the aftermath of all your shit, which is all funny and happy and wonderful. Like
the aftermath of all of this and how we came to rectify everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And the lady you met in the waiting room you're at the doctor's office who happened to be a guest at Swingers Week.
Yes, she recognized me. And I was like,
I know you from somewhere.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. I completely forgot about that.
Oh,
Yes,
listen, I remember these stories as I'm like, man,
God.
I remember how I was feeling. I was so like, how could all this be happening to my poor friends? Girl,
But how do I get recognized and called out in the doctor's office for going to a resort on Swingers Week? And I was like, no, you got it wrong.
He's like, here's my number. And you're like,
Yeah.
Lindsey, we legitimately need to have another call. I think like our time's up now, but I'm like, man, there's so many things that
there's a lot
that we glossed over, but I really appreciate you doing this because I think sometimes our clients have like one misstep and they feel like the whole day, the whole event is ruined. And I really wanted this to be an example of a million things happened. In the moment, wrong. It was a lot.
We survived. You made it. Still married.
Yep.
We have
happily married with two wonderful
happily
kids.
Married, two beautiful children.
Home. Family's good. And you know what? I think I gained like a really great friend who I love checking in with. I love that you have such a great sense of humor and can giggle about this because a lot of people can't. I appreciate you. I know you want to go enjoy your quiet time tonight, and I got to get ready for the bridal show this week, where hopefully I'll meet another wonderful client as amazing as you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for having me. Love you, girl.
We have to plan our next dinner. Maybe we'll bring Mike this week.
Of course. He's always welcome. He would love to come.
All right, everyone. Talk to you in the next episode. Bye, Lindsey.
Bye.
Okay, we're done. Thanks for joining us today. Visit latitudeconciergetravels.com to start your own paradise celebration and catch more Latitude lessons in our next episode. This is Shalene signing off.